of the fortune hunters, too?
I beg your pardon?
That's Mr. Court. You see, he's engaged to my daughter.
A little arrangement cooked up by my wife and his mother to unite the aristocratic court name with the Godfrey money.
I've had enough of your insinuations. I'm leaving immediately.
No one's leaving till I say the word.
I am Judge Macklin of the New York Supreme Court. My friend and I got mixed up in this only because we rented the Weaver cottage and found Miss Godfrey tied up there. Now, I demand that you let us leave immediately.
What's your name, wise guy?
Queen.
Queen?
Yes, you know, what a king marries.
He's Ellery Queen, the famous New York detective. He could solve this for us if he only would.
Are you the guy they wrote all those books about?
Yes, but don't believe everything you read in print.
Not by a long shot. I've read all that stuff about you. In fact, I've read every detective story ever written, and I've always wanted to run up against one of you modern, theorizing Sherlock Vances.
Well, you're out of luck, Sheriff. I'm on a vacation, and besides, I've given up detecting.
Finally found a case that stumps you, eh?
That's it. And now, if you don't mind, the judge and I will hie us to our bachelor quarters.
Sit down a minute, Mr. Queen. I'll show you how a real detective solves a case. John Marco was killed by a wire around his neck that strangled him. He had previously been rendered unconscious by a blow over the head with some heavy object. The coroner said there would probably be bloodstains on it. With the exception of Mr. Queen and Judge Macklin, everyone in this room had a motive for the murder.
I didn't.
Neither did I.
Your fiancée would be an indirect heir to the estate. You could probably do with an extra $1 million or two, just like the rest of us. Same thing applies to you, Mr. Godfrey.
Oh, nonsense.
What was the idea of your taking a swim so early in the morning, Mrs. Godfrey?
Well, I often take a swim early in the morning.
How long were you down at the pavilion?
Only a couple of minutes, until I discovered Mr. Marco was dead.
Any witness to that?
Well, no, you see, I always go out the back door.
In investigating a murder, we always look for motive, opportunity, and means. As an heir to the estate, you had the same motive as the others, Mrs. Godfrey. In addition, there is considerable gossip around Spanish Cape as to Mr. Marco's attentions to your daughter. You resented them, didn't you?
Yes, but
That's motive number 2.
But I have the same motive.
Yes, but you didn't have the opportunity. Mrs. Godfrey did. As to the means of murder, there's plenty of wire around the place. And my men will find the heavy object with the bloodstains on it.
But how will that incriminate Mrs. Godfrey? According to the note found in the pavilion, Marco was killed at 1 o'clock this morning.
Probably a forgery, left there by your wife to create an alibi.
Of course, I wouldn't know about such things, but surely the coroner could tell by the condition of the body how long Marco had been dead.
Very bright, Mr. Sherlock. But Mr. Marco had a touch of diabetes. And the coroner informs me that with a man in his condition, rigor mortis would set in almost immediately after death. Under the circumstances, Mrs. Godfrey, I have no alternative but to arrest you for the murder of John Marco.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Mother, don't let him frighten
Oh,
me.
you're crazy. Say, Sheriff. Well, I've gone through Marco's things and can't find any clue except that his bed wasn't slept in last night.
It wasn't?
No, and the clothes Marco wore last night are missing.
What did you expect a dead man to do? Walk upstairs and hang his clothes in the closet?
No, sir. But we've searched the house and grounds. They've disappeared completely.
We'll find them all right.
Sorry, Sheriff. We can't find any heavy object with bloodstains on it.
All right. You two go outside and don't let anybody in. I'll talk to you later.
Yes, sir.
You may as well come clean, madam. What did you hit Marco over the head with? And what did you do with his clothes?
I tell you, I don't know anything about it.
Mr. Queen, I know my mother isn't guilty. Won't you please help us find the murderer?
I wouldn't think of intruding my meager talents. Sheriff Moley has the case so well in hand.
You mean you think my mother's guilty?
Well, of course. You see, Miss Godfrey, your mother woke up this morning feeling sure that Mr. Marco would be in the beach pavilion. So she went to the bathhouse and armed herself with a pair of bathing trunks. She surprised Mr. Marco writing a letter, which through some oversight he had dated 7 hours previously. She crept up stealthily behind him, and since no blood-stained object has been found, it is obvious that she doubled up her massive fist, hit him over the head, and knocked him as cold as an embalmed herring. Then she strangled him with a wire, removed his clothes, and put on the bathing trunks. But she realized, however, that the clothes would be evidence against her, so she ate them. You'll undoubtedly find that Mrs. Godfrey has a weak stomach, which accounts for her inability to get away with the cape and the hat.
Well, wise guy, suppose you tell us who's guilty.
I haven't the least idea, Sheriff, and I'm not interested. And now, if you don't mind, the judge and I will be toddling along. Goodbye, Miss Godfrey. I don't think you have anything to worry about as far as your mother's concerned. And if you're passing our way, we'd like to have you drop in.
Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. Queen. Goodbye, Judge Macklin.
Goodbye, Miss Godfrey. Ellery, you did a pretty good bit of reasoning in this case I've just been reading. I wonder what your biographer would think of this Spanish Cape mystery.
Well, he's not going to have an opportunity to think anything about it.
Well, I wonder who is the murderer.
I thought we were taking a vacation from crime.
Oh, well, of course. The thing does intrigue my curiosity.
But don't bother me. I'm asleep.
Say, Ellery, suppose we take a ride over to the Godfreys after dinner and see if there's anything to it.
No. I should have to look upon the beauteous Stella. And it'd break my heart to realize that she's pledged to another.
Ellery, what's the matter with you? Ever since you met that girl, you've been acting like a moonstruck calf. Of course, she's pretty enough, but...
Pretty enough? Why, her eyes are like Lake Como when it challenges the splendor of the Italian sky. Her nose is of such a perfection that Phidias would have chosen it as a model for his Grecian goddess.
Ellery, you've got a match?
Here I am talking about Grecian goddesses, and you ask me for a match. Do you recall her mouth?
Oh, yes, of course.
Like a crimson rose on a field of stainless snow.
Roses don't grow in snow.
Oh, hello, Miss Godfrey. I was just speaking about my mother.
Oh, what a beautiful mother you must have, Mr. Queen.
Yes. Won't you sit down?
Thank you. Well, how are you this afternoon, Judge Macklin?
Tolerable.
What's new at Murder Mansion?
Another murder.
What?
Mr. Munn. I suppose I should feel more upset about these murders, but I can't. I feel the same way Dad feels about all those people. They're just after Mother for their own selfish plans.
Yes, I can understand.
Of course, you're not interested in this new murder either.
Not at all.
Well, I am. Now, tell me about it.
Well, go ahead. I won't listen.
Well, after you left, the sheriff thought better about arresting Mother and forbade any of us to leave the estate. Then he disclosed the astounding fact that one of us was a murderer.
Go ahead. I'm not listening.
Well, the sheriff and the deputy spent the rest of the morning searching for a heavy object with bloodstains on it and Mr. Marco's clothes.
Which, of course, they did not find.
I'm not talking to you.
Shut up. Go on, Miss Godfrey.
When luncheon was announced, Mother sent Tiller up to Mr. Munn's room. He ran down in a few minutes and said that Mr. Munn was dead.
Strangled and clad only in swimming trunks.
Yes. Well, how did you know?
I read it in your exquisite eyes. Why didn't Miss Munn call Mr. Munn to lunch?
Well, they'd had one of their spats. They were forever fighting.
Uh-oh. Wait till the sheriff hears that. By the way, where was Mrs. Munn before lunch?
In the billiard room with Mr. Carr?
Oh, weren't you jealous? Mrs. Munn's an attractive woman.
Of course not. Our engagement was just one of those things. Please our mothers. I broke it definitely this morning.
After you met me, of course.
How did you guess? Mr. Queen, you have the oddest way of mixing romance and murder.
Positively ghoulish. He even reads funny papers in graveyards. All right. Haven't you any sense of hospitality at all?
What? Oh, yeah. Come in, I'll mix your highball.
Tell us another one, Judge. That last one was very funny.
Well, now, the traveling salesman. I'll take chicken soup. And what's this?
Well, we have company. Excuse me.
Miss Godfrey here?
Oh, yes, come in.
I gave positive orders that no one was to leave the estate.
I'm not accustomed to taking orders. Besides, I came over here to tell Mr. Queen about Mr. Munn's murder and see what he thought about it.
Well, what do you think about it, Mr. Chan?
Well, it's a simple case.
You mean you know who the murderer is?
More or less.
What do you mean?
Well, he's probably a man with black spots in front of his eyes.
I've met 4 flushes before, but you take the cake. Come on back to your house, Miss Godfrey. I want to talk with you.
All right, Sheriff. I'll go peaceful-like. Judge Macklin, we'd like to have you come to dinner tonight. And you might bring your unbalanced friend with you.
Why, thank you, Miss Godfrey. It'll be a pleasure.
Now, remember, Sheriff, if you harm one hair of yon damsel's head, young Lochinvar will come out of his vest. Oh, and incidentally, don't overlook the man with the black spots in front of his eyes.
There.
Why so intense, Judge? What are you thinking about?
Jackasses.
We can't give out any information. You'll have to see the sheriff at his office.
But he's not in his office. He will be later. He's having dinner inside.
Is Ellery Queen in there, too?
Yeah. And you'd better not try to climb over the fence. They've got some police dogs in here that are crazy about reporter meat.
I'd give one of those pooches a seat out of my pants just to find out what's going on in there.
I guess there isn't anything new. This guy Queen must be slipping.
The soil around here is favorable for Veronica Scopiotes, but I have some difficulty with my scopoid Sammies.
Well, from what I've observed, I think you'd have better luck with anemone nemorosa.
These Latin conversations are so exciting.
Oh, you understand Latin?
Oh, of course. If gay me anigaretse?
What excellent pronunciation.
Yes, I majored in it in kindergarten.
Have you any news of my brother, Sheriff?
Not so far. The Coast Guard is still looking. By the way, the Weaver boat is white with green trimmings, isn't it?
That's right.
Tell me the truth, Sheriff. Do you think Mr. Cummer is still alive?
Well, I think there's a chance.
So, what's the use of beating about the bush, Moley? Cummer's probably dead, and you know it.
Walter!
Well, if he was alive, David would have shown up long ago. The chances are the kidnapper, when he found out he made a mistake, probably decided the wisest thing to do was to get rid of David and abandon the Weaver boat. They'll probably find a beach somewhere down the coast.
Don't you think the man who kidnapped David might have been the murderer of John Mark?
No, I don't. If it was an outsider, he could only get into the estate from the cove or through the back gate. The dogs would have taken care of anyone that came through the back gate. And as for the cove, Marco would have noticed any stranger that landed in a boat. And don't forget, it wasn't anybody from the outside, Gottman. No, sirree. The murderer is sitting right at this table.
The sheriff's right.